Aaron, we should be a little relieved here in this country. Mr. Lubitz never would have qualified to be a commercial airline pilot in this country, correct?
Well, not following the congressional changes to the restricted ATP requirements. So as of now, you have to have 1,500 hours of flight time or 1,000 hours from a qualified approved school in order to be a co-pilot.
So there's no way this guy is a pilot here.
I got to say, I find this almost egregious that somebody who has...
This is Lufthansa.
This is Lufthansa.
This is not like a...
That's right.
Yeah,
that's right. This is
really
the gold standard for airlines around the world. And since 2013, this guy had been a first officer and had only accumulated up to 630 hours in total. In the United States, you cannot be a first officer unless you have 1,000 to 1,500 hours, depending on your educational background and your experience. But this comes after the Colgan air crash, in which we saw crew members who were really not up to the job, who were in the cockpit, didn't have enough experience, didn't have enough training, were really subpar in some respects in terms of the captain and his performance in the testing. And so for Lufthansa to still be hiring somebody with such so few hours is concerning.
Very quickly.
But I would disagree that this is a failure of training, because really this is a mental health issue. And I think at 630 hours, which he was a more than capable pilot, and up until 4 years ago, he was a more than capable pilot in the United States. This is really a mental health failure, and a failure for us to recognize and change the culture in industry.